Hey there, welcome back to Health, your go-to spot for all things health and wellness. If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on the latest tips for living your healthiest life. And before we get started, don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. Your support helps us create more amazing content for you. Now, let's talk about something that affects so many of us, especially as we age. Waking up multiple times a night to use the bathroom. We've all been there, right? But what if I told you the solution might be sitting in your pantry right now? No crazy routines or special drinks, just nut. That's right, adding certain nuts to your evening routine can help relax your bladder, reduce muscle spasms, and improve the quality of your sleep. All it takes is a small handful before bed, and you might find yourself sleeping through the night, waking up feeling rested instead of groggy and interrupted. Walnuts, a powerful ally against nocturia. Omega-3 fatty acids. Walnuts are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are known for their powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Chronic inflammation in the bladder lining can cause frequent urges to urinate, especially at night. This constant irritation can make it difficult to hold off until morning. Omega-3s in walnuts can help calm this inflammation, which may reduce the urgency and frequency of those nighttime bathroom trips. I've worked with many patients over the years, and I've seen firsthand how omega-3s can help with this issue. I recall one patient, a man in his 70s, who had been waking up multiple times every night to use the bathroom. After he started including walnuts in his evening routine, he noticed a significant improvement. He was getting up fewer times, and his sleep was much less interrupted. Omega-3s are a simple, natural solution that really can make a difference. Have you noticed certain foods making your bladder feel more irritated, especially at night? Let me know in the comments below if you think something in your diet could be contributing to your nocturia. Melatonin. Walnuts also contain melatonin, a hormone that helps regulate our sleep-wake cycle. As we age, melatonin production naturally decreases, which is why many older adults struggle with falling asleep or staying asleep through the night. Melatonin in walnuts can support your body's natural sleep rhythm and promote deeper sleep, particularly during the restorative phases. This helps you sleep more soundly, making it less likely for your brain to react to bladder signals in the middle of the night. I personally find that natural sources of melatonin, like walnuts, are much gentler on the body compared to synthetic sleep aids. When I began adding walnuts to my evening routine, I noticed that I fell asleep faster and stayed asleep longer. I wasn't waking up every few hours, which made a huge difference in how I felt the next day. Have you tried using natural sleep aids like melatonin from foods to improve your sleep? I'd love to hear about your experiences. Does melatonin from food help you sleep better? Magnesium. Magnesium is another important nutrient found in walnuts. It's known for its ability to relax muscles, including the detrusor muscle in the bladder. This muscle controls when we release urine, and when it spasms or contracts involuntarily, it can trigger sudden, urgent urges to urinate, especially at night. By helping to relax the bladder muscles, magnesium in walnuts can allow your bladder to hold more urine, which can reduce the frequency of those nighttime trips. I've seen a number of older adults benefit from magnesium-rich foods like walnuts. One patient of mine, a woman in her 60s, had a problem with waking up multiple times at night. After adding walnuts to her evening routine, she was only waking up once or twice and felt more rested. Her overall quality of life improved dramatically after just a few weeks. Do you ever feel like your muscles, including your bladder, are overly tense at night? Have you tried magnesium to help relax them? I'd love to hear how you manage muscle relaxation, especially at night. Additional nutrients, vitamin B6. Walnuts also provide vitamin B6, which plays a key role in neurotransmitter function and regulating circadian rhythms, the body's internal clock. Vitamin B6 helps improve communication between the brain and the bladder, which can aid in controlling those late-night urges to urinate. By supporting better neurotransmitter function, walnuts contribute to better sleep quality and reduce the disruption caused by nocturia. From my experience, many of my older patients who struggle with nocturia report improved sleep after including walnuts in their diet. One patient, in particular, shared that after just a couple of weeks of incorporating walnuts into her evening snack, her nighttime bathroom visits were reduced, and she felt much more energetic the next day. How does your sleep quality affect your bladder health? Do you notice a difference in your nighttime trips when your sleep is deeper or more disturbed? I'd love to hear about your experiences. Almonds, calming and restorative. Magnesium. Almonds are packed with magnesium, a mineral that's really important for muscle relaxation. For those of us dealing with nocturia, magnesium can be a game changer. It helps prevent involuntary bladder contractions, which are often the culprit behind those sudden, urgent bathroom trips in the middle of the night. When you relax the bladder muscles, you give yourself a better chance of holding urine longer, which can help reduce those nighttime disruptions. In my experience with older patients, I've seen how magnesium-rich foods like almonds can improve bladder control. I had a patient, a guy in his 70s, who was waking up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom. After he added almonds to his nightly routine, he told me that he started getting up fewer times and was sleeping a lot more soundly. Magnesium really does help those bladder muscles relax. Have you ever tried magnesium-rich foods like almonds to help with nighttime bathroom trips? How did it work for you? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Tryptophan. Almonds are also rich in tryptophan, an amino acid that helps your body produce serotonin and melatonin. These two neurotransmitters are key when it comes to regulating your mood, calming your mind, and promoting better sleep. When you eat almonds, they give your body a natural boost in serotonin and melatonin, which means you're more likely to fall asleep faster and enjoy a deeper, more restful sleep. Personally, I've seen the difference this can make. One of my patients, a woman in her 80s, told me that after adding almonds to her bedtime routine, she found it much easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. She wasn't waking up as frequently to use the bathroom, and her sleep quality improved drastically. The tryptophan in almonds helped her feel more relaxed, both mentally and physically. Have you ever noticed a difference in your sleep when you eat foods high in tryptophan like almonds? I'd love to hear your experiences. Does eating almonds help you get a better night's sleep? Drop a comment and let me know. Calcium. Another benefit of almonds is their calcium content. While most people think of calcium for bone health, it also plays a crucial role in nerve transmission and muscle function. In particular, calcium helps manage bladder signals, which is essential for controlling when you need to go. By supporting nerve function, calcium makes it easier for your bladder to hold urine, reducing those misfires that can lead to frequent nighttime trips. I had a patient, a woman in her 60s, who had been dealing with frequent bathroom visits at night. After incorporating almonds into her routine, she mentioned that her bladder seemed to listen better to her body. The calcium in almonds helped regulate the nerve signals, making her feel more in control and less rushed to the bathroom. Have you ever noticed that your bladder sends mixed signals, especially at night? Have you tried adding calcium-rich foods like almonds to your diet? Let me know how it worked for you in the comments below. Fiber. Almonds are also packed with fiber, which is something a lot of people don't realize when they think about bladder health. Fiber helps with digestion, and a healthy digestive system can help reduce the pressure on your bladder. When you're constipated, that added pressure can irritate the bladder and increase the urge to urinate, especially at night. By improving digestion, fiber helps alleviate that pressure, reducing bladder irritation and the frequency of those late-night trips. I've seen how important fiber is for many of my older patients. One gentleman in his 70s was dealing with both constipation and nocturia. After adding almonds to his evening snack, he noticed that his digestion improved and his bladder wasn't as irritated. He was getting up fewer times during the night and he felt more rested in the morning. Have you ever thought about how constipation might make nocturia worse? Do you think that adding more fiber to your diet like almonds could help with your bladder health? I'd love to hear about your experiences. Tip: to get the full benefits of almonds, try eating them 15–30 minutes before bed. Raw or lightly roasted almonds without added salt are the best choice. Soaking almonds overnight can also help increase magnesium absorption, making them even more effective for muscle relaxation and better bladder control. Pumpkin seeds, bladder repair and immune support. Zinc. Pumpkin seeds are packed with zinc, an essential mineral that helps repair and maintain bladder tissue. Chronic inflammation or irritation can damage the bladder lining, often leading to more frequent bathroom trips, especially at night. Zinc plays a critical role in healing this damage, making it an important nutrient for anyone dealing with nocturia. I've seen how zinc can make a difference in my patients' lives. I had one patient, a gentleman in his late 70s, who was struggling with bladder inflammation and discomfort. After he started eating pumpkin seeds regularly, he noticed a significant improvement in his symptoms. The zinc helped repair the bladder tissue, easing irritation and helping him sleep through the night without constant bathroom breaks. Do you struggle with bladder irritation or inflammation, especially at night? Could adding zinc-rich foods like pumpkin seeds help? Let me know if you've tried this and how it worked for you. Magnesium. Magnesium, found in pumpkin seeds, is another powerful ally for managing nocturia. This mineral helps relax the detrusor muscle in the bladder, which controls contractions. When this muscle contracts involuntarily, it can cause sudden, urgent urges to urinate, often waking you up at night. Magnesium helps reduce these spasms, giving your bladder more time to hold urine and reducing the need to get up during the night. Many of my older patients have found success with magnesium-rich foods like pumpkin seeds. One patient, a woman in her 80s, had been waking up multiple times a night. After she began incorporating pumpkin seeds into her diet, she reported fewer nighttime bathroom trips. Magnesium helped her bladder muscles relax, which meant fewer interruptions to her sleep. Have you noticed your bladder overacting at night, causing frequent urges to urinate? How did magnesium-rich foods like pumpkin seeds help calm that? I'd love to hear about your experiences. Healthy fats. Pumpkin seeds are also a great source of polyunsaturated fatty acids, which have powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Chronic inflammation in the bladder can lead to urinary urgency and frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom. The healthy fats in pumpkin seeds help soothe the bladder lining, reducing irritation and allowing the bladder to hold more urine without sending those urgent signals. I've seen patients benefit from the anti-inflammatory properties of healthy fats in pumpkin seeds. For example, one of my patients, a woman in her 70s, had been dealing with bladder discomfort and irritation. After adding pumpkin seeds to her evening routine, she noticed a reduction in bladder irritation and was able to sleep longer without needing to wake up. The healthy fats in the seeds helped ease the inflammation, making her nights much more peaceful. Have you tried incorporating healthy fats like those in pumpkin seeds into your diet to help reduce bladder irritation or inflammation? How did it affect your sleep and bladder health? Phytosterols. Phytosterols, natural compounds found in pumpkin seeds, also have strong anti-inflammatory properties. These compounds help protect bladder tissue from damage caused by oxidative stress, which can further irritate the bladder and lead to more frequent urination. By protecting the bladder lining, phytosterols help reduce urinary urgency and improve bladder health overall. One patient I worked with, a man in his 60s, had been suffering from frequent urination due to oxidative stress damaging his bladder. After adding pumpkin seeds to his diet, he noticed a decrease in discomfort and irritation. The phytosterols helped shield his bladder from further damage and improved his symptoms, allowing him to sleep better and enjoy his days without the constant need to run to the bathroom. Have you ever considered how oxidative stress could be impacting your bladder? Do you think phytosterols from pumpkin seeds might help protect and repair the bladder lining? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Tip: mindful evening hydration. Hydration timing. One of the easiest yet most effective ways to reduce nocturia is adjusting when you drink fluids. A lot of people don't realize that the timing of their fluid intake can directly affect how often they have to get up during the night. It's a good idea to stop drinking fluids at least 90 minutes before bedtime. This gives your body time to process and eliminate excess fluids before you go tea. Personally, I've noticed a big difference when I'm careful about how much I drink in the evening. As I've gotten older, I've found that if I drink too much liquid right before bed, I'm up several times during the night. But when I stop drinking fluids earlier, I sleep through the night much more easily. I've shared this tip with a lot of my patients, and many of them have experienced the same benefit: fewer bathroom trips and better sleep. Do you find that drinking a lot of fluids at night makes you get up more often? Have you tried cutting back on fluids before bed? How did it work for you? Avoid caffeine, alcohol, and sugary drinks. Caffeine, alcohol, and sugary drinks can all stimulate the bladder and increase urine production. Caffeine and alcohol are diuretics, meaning they make you urinate more. Sugary drinks can irritate the bladder and cause urgency. If you're struggling with frequent urination at night, it's a good idea to avoid these drinks in the evening. I've seen many older patients improve their symptoms simply by cutting out caffeine and sugary drinks in the evening. One of my patients, a woman in her 70s, was waking up multiple times a night to use the bathroom. After she stopped drinking coffee and sugary drinks after dinner, she noticed a huge difference. Her nighttime trips decreased, and she was able to sleep through the night. Now she sticks to water or herbal teas after dinner, and it's made a big difference. Do you drink caffeine or alcohol in the evening? How do you think it impacts your bladder? Have you noticed a difference since cutting back on these drinks? Hydration during the day. While it's important to adjust your evening hydration, staying hydrated during the day is just as essential. Fruits and vegetables are a great source of water and can help keep you hydrated without overwhelming your system at night. For example, foods like cucumbers, watermelon, and celery are high in water content, and help you maintain hydration during the day without making you feel like you have to drink too much at night. I've personally found that incorporating more hydrating foods into my meals throughout the day helps me feel more energized and hydrated, without needing to drink excessive amounts of fluids before bed. I recommend this strategy to my patients, and they often report feeling less thirsty in the evening, which leads to fewer nighttime bathroom visits. How do you stay hydrated during the day? Have you tried eating more fruits and vegetables to hydrate instead of drinking a lot of fluids? I'd love to hear how that approach works for you. Research findings. Research from reputable institutions like Harvard Medical School backs up the idea that delaying fluid intake before bedtime can help improve bladder control and reduce nocturnal polyuria, which is the medical term for excessive nighttime urine production. Studies have shown that when you stop drinking fluids 90 minutes before bed, your body can process the fluids earlier in the day, which leads to fewer nighttime bathroom trips. In my own practice, I've seen this tip work wonders. For example, one of my patients, a man in his 80s, used to wake up 3 or 4 times a night to urinate. After following the hydration timing recommendation, he managed to cut that down to just 1 trip a night. It's a simple change, but it makes a world of difference in how well you sleep. Have you tried adjusting your fluid intake timing before bed? What difference did it make in your sleep and bladder health? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. And that's a wrap for today's video. It's amazing how small changes, like adding the right nuts to your evening routine and being mindful of your hydration, can make such a huge difference in your sleep quality and overall health. By adjusting when and how much you drink before bed, along with adding the right nuts to your diet, you can significantly reduce those nighttime bathroom trips and wake up feeling more refreshed. If you found this tip helpful, don't forget to like and share this video with anyone who could benefit from better sleep. And of course, make sure to subscribe to Health so you don't miss out on more simple, practical tips to improve your life. Thanks for watching, and here's to better sleep and better health. See you in the next video.